sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie. Ah yes, we've got another edition of Top 5 Tuesday for you, and today we are talking the toe tappers, the songs that make you get up and move your feet. It is the top 5 dance tunes in country music. Going back into my personal history books for this one, I spent many years as a wedding DJ, of course, back in the day in a past life. And I know that there are certain songs that are guaranteed to get people up, get people moving, and get them out on the dance floor. And when it comes to country music, this is my top 5 that fit that criteria. At number 5, we got the Rednecks and Cotton Eye Joe. Yes, what happens when you mix Euro dance music and traditional bluegrass? You get this #1 hit. Yes, it was a #1 hit in 13 different countries. The world fell in love with this tune when it came out back in 1995. It is a traditional American folk song that has just been reworked and really amped up with that Euro dance style by the Rednecks, who are a Swedish group. But man, oh man, did they find a huge hit with this one. And anytime there's a party, Cotton Eye Joe by the Rednecks, that gets them out on the floor. That's at number 5. At number 4, Chattahoochee by Alan Jackson, a song that was a huge hit when released in 1993, a coming-of-age tale that seemed to resonate with everybody, and it's got that fantastic beat, lends itself to a good line dance or two, and always a hit at any party. Chattahoochee from Alan Jackson, that's at number 4. At number 3, we got Billy Ray Cyrus and Achy, Breaky Heart. And yes, I know what you're thinking. A lot of people don't like this song. It has made many lists of the worst songs of all time. But as a kid who grew up in the 90s, this song's awesome, and I will fight you on that one. It led to the explosion of line dancing in country music nightclubs around the country. Line dance was back into the mainstream thanks to this song that came out in 1992. Was a cover song, as a matter of fact. It had been released in 91 by the Marcy Brothers, was not a big hit for them, but when Billy Ray Cyrus got his hands on it, he turned it into one of the biggest songs in country music that year. It was a #1 hit for him. It was the song of the summer in 1992, and it had people moving. And to this day, when you break it out at a wedding, you may hear some moans and groans from the crowd, but I'll tell you what, everybody hits the floor for Achy Breaky Heart. That's at number 3. At number 2, Big and Rich, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. If you want country kids to get on the floor and dance, this song is a guaranteed winner each and every time. Big Kenny and John Rich teaming up for an anthem of good times. These two do a fantastic job melding the worlds of country rap and country music into one toe-tapping number that you cannot avoid hitting the dance floor on. Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy, that comes in at number 2. At number 1, it's gotta be Brooks and Dunn, the Boot Scootin' Boogie. There is no other dance tune in country music history that has had the success of the Boot Scootin' Boogie. It was a #1 hit for them not only in the United States, but here in Canada. It was part of that early 90s line dancing craze when it came out in 1992. People still remember the steps to the Boot Scootin' Boogie. It would almost be akin to the Macarena. Everybody knew how to do it, and everybody still remembers how to do it. When that song comes on at a party, you've got a heel toe, you got a do-si-do. Brooks and Dunn, the Boot Scootin' Boogie. It is #1 when it comes to dance songs in country music. As a matter of fact, I even remember back home in Manitoba, it was in our childhood music classes. It was part of the curriculum. You had to learn the steps to the Boot Scootin' Boogie. That's how important this song was when you needed it to pass music class in Manitoba. Brooks and Dunn, Boot Scootin' Boogie, that is #1. Thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Top 5 Tuesday. I'm Jeff Dick. We'll be back again next week with a brand new list. Until then, keep dancing, my friends.